everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
Hey everybody, it's Carmen Norris, aka GreyElephant.
I'm Emmy Norris, aka Sparktrina.
From GreyElephant Gaming. And today we're going to be taking a look at Escape from the Cursed Temple. This is brought to us by Queen's Games. Plays 1 to 5 players in 10 minutes. You heard that right, 10 minutes. Let's take a look at these components. Here's the disc that'll come with the game. We have a total of 25 dice, the temple chambers, and the gem deposit. Here's all the curse tiles that you could possibly gain throughout the game. Here's all the treasures you could possibly gain. A sand timer and 25 magic gems. And here's our 5 adventures.
The component that you have to this game is the disc that plays the music. And that really adds to the theme.
The quality of the components is pretty high. I like the little Indiana Jones figures. I like the etched dice. They could have just painted them on. The tiles are nice and durable when I shuffle them together. And when I punched this game out originally, I had 0 issues. In fact, they were almost falling out of the grid.
One thing that I really like about Escape is that the components are not made out of thin, flimsy cardboard, and they're made out of really nice thick wood, and they're painted very nicely and won't chip.
I really feel the components of this game add to the theme. The little figure that you move around looks like Indiana Jones, which is perfect. And the tiles are easy to manipulate. I don't see them wearing down. They're not hard to pick up and move, so that works really well. The dice are etched, so there's no rubbing off of the paint.
I like in this game how you can use the dice at any time that you want. So if you roll a gold mask early, set it aside in case you might need it later. I like how too, whenever you're trying to activate the magic gems, that if you do roll 2 of the men, you can go ahead and explore one of the tiles to get that onto the board immediately. At the same time, you can still be in the room trying to activate the magic gem. So there's always things going on, and it's just a matter of processing that all fast enough in your head so that you don't miss the opportunities.
While you're playing the game, you really have to keep in mind that when you roll the dice, you have the option of setting some dice aside and then rolling the rest. And this really adds to the game if you remember this, but at the same time, it makes it a little confusing. I've caught Emily messing that up. I've caught myself messing that up, to tell you the truth. But, we were first learning the game. I think the more you play, it gets a little easier to keep that in mind.
I think that it's really funny when somebody gets all cursed and you're like, oh my god, why'd you get all cursed? And I think it's really funny when a person gets one of the curse tiles and they can't talk and they're like,
One of the things that's funny about the gameplay is that you have to memorize what these curses and some of these treasures are, and if you don't, you start panicking. You're like, pause the CD, pause the CD, I gotta check the instructions! And then you realize you weren't supposed to be talking the whole time.
One thing to keep in mind is that while you are playing the game, everyone is yelling at each other. I need a gold mask. Hey, look what I found over here. Oh, we need to do this. We need to do that. And so that can be too much for some players. It just depends. You don't play it if you have a headache.
Another thing I really like about this game is that I have a really short attention span and it's really short. And hey, I think I've seen that.
This game makes me think of the Adventure some, and I think it's because of the little Indiana Jones figures. The other thing it makes me think of is Lost Temple, and that's because of the same figures too. So I really like the adventure style of it, and it makes me think of adventures, but I think that they definitely are not the same type of game. Definitely a unique game. It fits a weird little niche that I don't think any other game out there really does.
This game reminds me of Adventurers in a way, but in another way it's completely different because you've got the timer. You've got 10 minutes to escape, and you're really frantically trying to make it out of the temple. So I would say that it is unique enough that there's not really a whole lot I would compare between the 2 games.
I really like the game a lot more than I thought I would. I thought that it'd be too similar to Adventurers, which I actually have over here. It reminds me of Adventurers because of the frantic nature, but Adventurers is more of a solo game, and this is more of a teamwork game, and that's what I really like about this game. I'm not saying that it's better than Adventurers, because Adventurers is like my old-time favorite.
This is not the first game I would personally pick to play. I enjoy playing it with my family. They like the game. I like the fact that I know it's going to take only 10 minutes, but I'm more of a relaxed gamer. I like resource management, area control, Carcassonne even.
I like the game, but I think that it's almost a tad too easy. I don't really have any issues escaping. In fact, we've only been trapped in maybe twice out of like 10 games. And one of them was when I was trying to teach my daughter how to initially play. I've played 1 player, I've played 2 player, I've played 3 player. I have not played 4 or 5. And in fact, I would never want to play 5 because even with 3 players, we're all yelling, we're all saying all this stuff, the music's playing. I don't think that I would even be able to process a 5th player. A 4th player I could possibly tolerate, but beyond that, the noise level gets so high for me that honestly, I just want to just...
Like, what does this mean? What? Anybody?
Well, I bought this game, so therefore I guess I would recommend it. But like I said, I wouldn't recommend it to just anybody. I think it would be recommended to families, to where you can sit down and play. I don't think it's a game night guys game. It's just, it ain't going to fit that bill.
I would recommend this game mostly for families for a few reasons. One is that it works really well with working together and teamwork and really having a good attitude, helping each other, because you can't just leave somebody behind, you lose.
So, like, pointed to, I guess, family, but I think it'd be really fun in a group of people because it would get really crazy.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. The intentions of this was just to give you our opinion. If you want more information, by all means, go over and check out the GreyElephant How to Play video. From there, I'll take you through setup all the way to in-game victory conditions. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
I'm Emmy Norris, aka Sparktrina, and thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye!